Stress is a word used to describe feelings of anxiety, uncertainty, hesitation, nervousness, or fear, and is usually context-related. When we experience stress, the body releases chemicals and hormones, as well as changes things like our breathing and our heart rate to prepare us to be able to take action. When you are excited, this is actually a form of stress. The body takes the same kinds of actions as if you were extremely scared. We just perceive it differently. Stress, then, is not always a bad thing. We do need some stress. What we don't need is stress that creates behavioral outcomes that are not productive for us. Therefore, we want to learn how to deal with and regulate the bad stress that creates unproductive behavior. Let's examine this further. Recognizing there is good stress and bad stress is the first step. The next step is to ask yourself the question, how do I know when to be bad stressed? Bad stress always has a pattern. It is not random. It is said there are only two fears a human being is born with, the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. Everything else that we are afraid of that stresses us is a learned, not necessarily deliberately though, behavior. Bad stress is a learned behavior. Asking and answering the question, how do I do bad stress, establishes the behavioral strategy that needs to be altered. Now, stress is a combination of emotions, beliefs, and physical reactions. It is not, however, who you are. Notice how it feels when you say, I am stressed out, I am overwhelmed, I am depressed, I am going crazy. Now add, I feel before the statements. The impact feels different, doesn't it? I am makes it part of your identity. I feel keeps it on a behavioral level. When you think and speak on an identity level, you associate into it. It may also create self-fulfilling prophecies. This is part of the belief-reality linkage. Keeping the messages you send to yourself on a feeling behavioral level allows you to disassociate from stress. Recognize that it is far easier to change your behavior than it is to change your identity. The good news is that the human brain, especially the unconscious mind, learns so quickly that it is quite possible to rapidly reprogram the response, i.e. the behavioral strategy to stress, so that when you find yourself in a situation which generated bad stress, you'll feel more resourceful and capable. When you're starting to feel stressed, instead of saying, I am stressed, try saying, I feel stressed, and see what happens.